Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of Gaming English. I'm Sarah and I'm so excited to bring you this new video. So in a previous episode, I tried a speed build challenge. I'll link it up here in case you haven't seen it yet. It was a really fun challenge, but I failed it. And I thought it might be a good idea to rebuild this build that I was trying and see if it would be worth showing to you as a speed build. And at the same time, teach you some vocabulary words. So this is a video to teach you some proper vocabulary around building and homes, and just to enjoy and watch me build something that isn't terrible looking and has a roof. I am currently on my honeymoon in Australia and New Zealand, and though these episodes are pre-filmed, they're a little old. That does not mean I'm not checking the comments below and responding to everyone, so definitely make sure to leave a comment. Tell me a suggestion. Did you like this build? Do you want to learn different vocabulary? And I will get back to you. And when I return to London in late February, I will start making new videos completely catered to you. In the meantime, though, let's get into that speed build. So I wanted to do this on the same lot that I built the previous speed build. So a lot here means the big square of land that you see around the building. That is a lot. Kind of like a parking lot. The place where you park your car or a motorcycle or a truck or something is called a parking lot. And this is the same idea. It's a lot or a piece of land. Okay, so I am putting on some roofs. When you say roof in plural, it kind of has that V sound, roofs. At least when I say it in my accent. It's starting to look a little bit better than my previous build. I wanted to make it a little bit fancier. So as you can see, I'm adding more to the roof. So it's creating an overhang over the grass. And I'm making the house taller, the walls taller, because I want to fit in some bigger doors and windows. I wasn't sure what color I would like the walls to be. I was thinking about brick or maybe plaster. This is brick here. At first, I think this washed brick would be nice, but I will change it. I was playing with some green siding and then made it gray. I just wasn't sure what to do, but this is a nice wood siding here that I really like. But I wanted more color. It seemed kind of dull or boring. So I wanted a pop, and just resizing a few things and fixing a problem with the roof to make sure that the siding on one side is the correct one and the brick on the other side is colored. And now I'm changing the color of the siding. I love that siding, but I wanted something a little bit more. I have a thing for green. I have to admit, I love green. But this darker green was the winner. And now I'm adding windows. I wanted to do a modern look originally, but I love these windows from cats and dogs. And it kind of makes it a little bit more family oriented, I think. Putting in some big picture windows. That's what we call those very big windows because they give you a ton of light and it's like a picture into the outside. And putting in new windows that really match the siding very well. I like it. Now I'm choosing the roof texture. I always struggle with the roof texture because the colors just never seem to fit perfectly, but that texture's okay. And now I'm just making the lot look a little bit more natural, adding some airbrushing of dirt colors and different greens. And now we're adding some bushes and rock. I do take the rocks out later. I love this idea. I actually saw it on a recent build, but for this house, I decided not to. And I'm just coloring the walkway a little bit more to make it more natural looking. That's going to change too, though. And I love hedging that green fence. We call that a hedge. So that hedging is a great little natural fence for the backyard. And now I'm starting to look at the inside, making sure that I'm placing the plants so that they don't clip into the wall. In gaming terms, if there's a graphic error and the graphics kind of go into another part and it's not supposed to, we call that clipping. And if you saw my previous build, I was struggling so much with making sure that there was flooring in the right area in the second story or second floor. You can say story or floor. Either one is correct. And as you can see there, the roof is clipping into the building. That's another glitch in The Sims. Now I'm choosing a railing. So stairway railing. I love glass for a modern look. And it also just makes the whole house look a little bit more open, in my opinion. Putting in doors, making them gray. I love grays and greens in homes, and you're gonna see that here. There's a ton of grays and greens. And there you see I have my sliding glass backyard door. I'm going to add another window here to get lots of natural light. But it was hard for me to find a single window that fits with these. See, you can see that it's shorter than the others. I didn't like it, but it was the closest I could find. I was probably missing something. But now I'm starting to do floors and I'm choosing my paint colors for the walls. And now I'm looking at the bathroom and I wanted to do a tile wall for the bathroom. There was one wall in particular that I was looking for that I couldn't find at the time, so I went with that you just saw. We'll go back to it again in a bit and you can see it more closely. Right now I'm working on the kitchen and I also wanted to do a half tile wall. That was the tile I was looking for in the bathroom. But I decided we can do a backsplash of that tile in the kitchen. So a backsplash is that tile that you see behind a counter in a kitchen. I'll show it to you more specifically in a minute once we have the counters installed so you can see it better. In the meantime, I am just putting in some more color, adding flooring to the second story. I wanted to make sure it kind of matched with the flooring in the first story because it's so open. And I wanted to do something fun with my bedroom. So as you can see, I made it pink. Okay, I love this new SimKia custom content pack from Illogical Sims. So this is not part of the original Sims gameplay, these objects. They are created by an amazing designer separately. And so I downloaded this pack for free. I will leave a link in the description. I absolutely love it, and I wanted to use as many objects as possible from it. It's called the SimKia pack. It just came out. And I love IKEA, so this was my dream. It was beautiful. And right now I'm just struggling to figure out where to place things because it's an awkward layout that I created for myself. I really wanted that corner sofa because as you could see as I was talking a minute ago, those are modular sofa pieces. They're used kind of like the countertops are used. And I wanted to take advantage of that ability to make a corner sofa. So here I'm just choosing the countertops. I thought these matched very well. Now you can see backsplash is that tile behind the counter that comes right above the countertop. Unfortunately, the windows are kind of blocking the backsplash a little, but you get the idea, right? Adding our oven and stove. I was trying to use custom content. I think it's also by Illogical Simmer, but it wasn't working with these countertops, so I just used a regular in-game oven and stovetop. This is a kitchen island that I'm attempting to build, but there's no room, so I gave up. Oh, and this is another thing from the SimKia pack. It is a counter pull-out table that functions as a table. It's so cool. It didn't fit in my kitchen, but I'm going to use it in the laundry room in a minute. Putting in some chairs and a glass table to give it that modern effect. And now I'm placing that SimKia counter that I love so much, replacing the window, adding in the washer and dryer, and creating a separation between the laundry room and the kitchen. We put those washer dryers in the corner, stack them on top of each other. As you can see, I'm making the kitchen bigger, putting it kind of in the corner there, adding that special SimKia countertop that I love. I love it in that gray color. Oh, gorgeous. I'm so happy we have that. Working on the bathroom now. We have the toilet installation. And we have a sink that's also from the SimKia custom content line. I wanted to do a full-length mirror behind it. I just felt like it this time. I don't normally do that, but it just seemed right. And this is also from the SimKia pack. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous shower. It's so natural looking and right. Everything that The Sims 4 actually needs. I made this a corner mirror. I don't know, I just thought it looked cool. So I did it. Now we're just adding some more shelving, also from some custom content, I think also from Illogical Sims. I think most of my custom content is from Illogical Sims. Oh, and he also fixed the issue with shelving. So if you play The Sims and you are constantly struggling with getting items to fit on the shelf, these shelves work with many items. It's wonderful. So now I'm working on the backyard, and I've decided to replace that shading I did earlier with this tile. And now you see me deleting all of the rocks, adding in some siding, and I add that siding here as well. I forgot to put move objects on, so I did that as well. Adding in some flowers. It's early spring right now, so everything looks dead, but they do bloom. Everything does get green and pretty, just not right now. Okay, I'm still working on the stairs here. I want to do something better, but nothing else is going to work. So I give up. I put them back where they were. Instead, what I decided to do is move the TV stand forward, create a half wall, and then that creates just a little separate space for that TV living area. And now I'm going to add a bookshelf under the stairs and a little wicker living chair. So cute. I love it. This is where I start feeling a little bit better about this build. It's coming together a little bit more. So I added some cushions here from City Living. And now I'm just adding some clutter objects or just random objects to make the house look like a home, make everything look more natural. We have a hamper here for your dirty clothes. I tried to add a hamper in the bathroom, but it wasn't going to fit. So instead I'm going to put it in the bedroom. Next I'm going to add hopefully some corner shelving here, as you can see, just to make that look a little bit nicer in that corner. And coloring in that half wall green to go with the green and gray look. Next I decided to do a wall with brick. Thought that would be kind of fun. We also need some lighting and some paintings to decorate everything. So I added some candle lanterns on the coffee table here and also some on the half wall. I thought that would be maybe a little dangerous, but also fun. I love this little cat planter. It's so adorable. I think it's from Cats and Dogs, that pack. Very cute. And also adding a mirror. This is also from, I think, the SimKia expansion pack from Illogical Simmer. Amazing. So pretty. I've really been enjoying custom content lately, especially because With The Sims packs, it feels like a lot of the things that they create are kind of limited sometimes, and there are specific things I really, really want. And thankfully, there's so much custom content out there built by the fans that I can find it. And using the 9 key to move some of these objects up onto shelving if they don't fit naturally. Of course, I have to have my coffee maker. That's extremely important. Gotta have your cooking knives. I was trying to hang these utensils, but they are supposed to really go under a cabinet. These work a little bit better by themselves, so I was able to add these, and it's okay. I don't know if I keep them, though. Adding the kitchen sink, of course. Gotta have the kitchen sink. And add some more spices here. Now I'm just adjusting a few things, moving some things around, adding some decorations. Pink butterflies. And onto the bathroom, we need to furnish this a little bit more or add more to it. So we're adding a robe, toilet paper, a towel rack. I don't think I keep that though because it's very bulky or big. Now, one thing that really annoys me is it's very hard to naturally place a soap dispenser on the bathroom sink. So that's how it looks. That's the best I can do, even with move objects on. I struggle with it all the time. It's so annoying, so sometimes I don't even put soap on the sink, which I know is so unhygienic, so dirty and gross, but if it looks bad, then what's the point? It's not like the Sims are actually using it. Adding a rug here and onto the bedroom. So this room, I wanted to have fun with some colors. As you can see, the walls are already half pink. So I added some greens, and then I'm adding some clutter objects, and this gorgeous mirror, and a clothing rack with some clothes on it. I love those from Discover University, those little plants. Now this is actually a desk, also from Simkia, and this is where Alien Unicorn is going to work, and her little desk right next to her bed. And I needed a rug to tie every color, every design together. All the objects in the room need to come together, and rugs are usually great for that. So I was trying to find the correct rug for this room. It took a little while, but I think I found something that might work. Definitely not that one. And this is a nice rug. And now I'm just adding some dog things because she's going to have her little puppy. I have a dog named Yuki, so I'm going to design him in the game for her. Okay, and this is the completed house. Here's the living room. Here's the stairwell. We have this walkway into the bathroom. Our shower, our toilet, our sink and mirror, our robe. Walking back through past Alien Unicorn into the kitchen, our refrigerator, our chandelier light. We have the laundry room with that countertop. The backyard, a table and chairs, and a barbecue, of course, so important. We have our bedroom here. We have our desk, our wardrobe or dresser. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this speed build, learned some new vocabulary. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.